its properties. In the last video, we discussed clearly about its graph and the nature of the logarithmic function. Also, we discussed a few problems related to which of the following is greater among the two given logarithms. So I am continuing from the same concept. Then the next problem is log of 2 by 3 to the base 3 by 4 and 1. So we want to decide that among these two, which is the greatest. Okay, so look at the question is here. This is log of 2 by 3 to the base 3 by 4 and 1. Okay, so especially coming to the solution. So first logarithm is as usual, log 2 by 3 to the base 3 by 4 and 1 can I express with the same base, because our job is very easy if the bases are equal, isn't it? Hence, can we write this 1 as log 3 by 4 to the base 3 by 4? Can write it or not? So clearly now bases are equal. Can say that here small a is nothing but 3 by 4, moreover which is less than 1. And also look at the x1 and x2. So here x1 is nothing but 2 by 3 and x2 is nothing but 3 by 4. So clearly 2 by 3 is less than 3 by 4, isn't it? This is 0.6 something and this is anyhow 0.75. So 2 by 3 is less than 3 by 4. Then what is the thing that implies? For x1 less than x2, moreover a is less than 1, that implies log x1 to the base a is greater than log x2 to the base a, isn't it? So therefore log x1 is nothing but 2 by 3 to the base 3 by 4 is greater than, second is nothing but 1, the value of the second one, actually log 3 by 4 to the base 3 by 4, which is 1. So clearly within these two, the first one is the, log 2 by 3 to the 3 by 4 is the greatest one. So coming to the next question, find which is greater, that is log 108 to the base 3 or log 375 to the base 5. So now we need to decide that within these two logarithms, which is the greatest one. Okay, ma. So see here, very important. First, let us solve individually, because here the bases are different and moreover both are greater than 1, right? So let us simplify each logarithm individually and then we compare which is the largest one, the greatest one. So first of all, consider the first logarithm, that is log 108 to the base 3. So first simplify this. So coming to simplification, 108, can we write it as 4 into 27? 80 to 28. Yeah, clearly 108. Now this is just like log m into n. So according to laws, I can write log m plus log n, and both are with base 3 only. Okay, so this is log 4 to the base 3 as it is. And coming to second part, 27, can we write it as 3 cube to the base 3? I mean, this we can write it as log 4 to the base 3 plus 3 into log 3 to the base 3. So what is the value of log 3 to the base 3? Just like log a to the base a, which is 1, right? So 1 into 3, 3 plus log 4 to the base 3. Okay, so therefore what we got, log 108 to the base 3 as 3 plus log 4 to the base 3. So first of all, if you know the value of log 4 to the base 3, then only we get some idea about this is. I mean, is it 3 plus something, no? What is that something also better to have an idea. If it is less than 1, then this is 3 point something. If it is more than 1, then it may be anything, maybe 4 point something or maybe 5 point something, etc, etc. Okay, so now let us try to have an idea about this part. That is, now let log 4 to the base 3 is equal to, say, some x, because I want to know its value, say some x. Hence, you know, my dear, logarithmic base 3, if you send that side, it is normal base. 3 power x is equals to 4. Nothing, very simple. Logarithmic base, if you send that side, it is nothing but written as this normal base. Then 3 power x, which is equals to 4. Now let us see, this is true when? For what value of x this is true? Clearly, if x is 0, then 3 power 0, which is 1. But 1 never be equals to 4. I mean, x is not at all a 0. Next, of course, if x is negative also, then you are going to get here 1 by something. Then obviously fraction, simply 0 point something. So anyhow 0 point something is also not equals to 4. So what we came to know that now, x is not less than 0. Even not even x is equals to 0 also. Then if you put, suppose x is equals to 1, then what we get, which is 3 to the power of 1, which is only 3. But once again 3 is not equals to 4, no? Isn't it? And now, I mean, x is not even 1 also. If suppose x is equals to 2, then this value 3 to the power of 2 is 9, which exceeds the 4, isn't it? That means clearly from this I can say that x is a value which lies between 1 to 2, isn't it? If it is 1, less than 4. If it is 2, more than 4. That means x lies between 1 to 2. So here I can say that simply x is greater than 1. So x is greater than 1 means, therefore, what is x we considered as? Log 4 to the base 3. Can I write it as greater than 1? Log 4 to the base 3 is greater than 1. But now what can you say about therefore? Therefore, log 108 to the base 3. Coming to this one, isn't it? This is anyhow greater than 1, we got it. Now 3 plus 1 point something. Can I write it as 3 plus, this is greater than 1, no? 1 point something. So 3 plus 1 point something will be 4 point something. That's what I can say that now, which is greater than 4. So we have an idea about this is log 108 to the base 3 is nothing but now greater than 4. I mean 4 point something. In the same manner, now simplify the second logarithm also. So also coming to log of 375 to the base 5. So how can we write 375 now? How can we write? Can we write it as 3 into 125 to the base 5? So once again log m into n. So log m, log 3 to the base 5 plus log n 125. Once again I want to write it as a 5 cube to the base 5. So this is log 3 to the base 5 plus this value is nothing but 3. So I got that log 375 to the base 5 as 3 plus something. So now once again I want to know about this value, isn't it? Then only we can decide what is this. So let log 3 to the base 5, you can assume it as once again x. Okay. Hence that implies 5 power x is equals to 3. 5 power x is equals to 3. Now you see here, definitely x cannot be a negative, because if x is negative, 5 power some negative power, maybe 5 power minus 1, 5 power minus 2, 5 power minus 3, then all those can be written as 1 by something. So 1 by something are nothing but 0 point something, isn't it? So that's why x cannot be negative. What about if x is 0? Even if x is 0, then 5 power 0 is 1. How 1 can be equated to 3? No chance. What about if x is 1 now? If x is 1, then LHS is 5 and 5 is more than 3, no? That means clearly we can understand that here x is greater than 0 as well as less than 1. Less than 1. That implies I can say that x is less than 1. So x is less than means therefore log 3 to the base 5, isn't it? This is the x which is less than 1. This is less than 1. I mean in the sense 0 point something. Therefore, now what can you say about log of 375 to the base 5, which is equals to, you see this is 3 and this is just less than 1, means 0 point something. 3 plus 0 point something is nothing but 3 point something, isn't it? So 3 point something means what can I say? This is less than 4, I can say. Are you understanding? This value is some 0 point something. So 3 plus 0 point something is nothing but 3 point something. So 3 point something is nothing but I can say that less than 4. Now look at, say this is the relation number 1 and this is the relation number 2. Now this is more than 4 and this is less than 4. So clearly which is greater? Therefore more than 4, no? That is log of 108 to the base 3 is greater than log of 375 to the base 5. Okay. So this is the one of the best way to decide when two logarithms with different bases are given to you. So coming to the next question, solve log of x square minus 5x plus 7 to the base 3 less than 0. Less than 0. So as usual, no? What is given first? Write the given condition. Log of x square minus 5x plus 7 to the base 3 is less than 0. So step number 1, send this logarithmic base to that side. Hence, x square minus 5x plus 7 less than 3 to the power of 0. Isn't it? So logarithmic base is converted into just normal base. What is the value of 3 power 0? Is it 1? No. So this can be written as less than 1. Bring the 1 this side. X square minus 5x plus 6 less than 0. So clearly this is quadratic inequation. So we can go for factors. Can you guess what are the factors here? X minus 2 into x minus 3 less than 0. Right? So we already discussed about the intervals, my dear. When this is the situation less than, hence x lies between 2 to 3. X lies between 2 to 3. This is what we can also write it as x belongs to open interval 2 comma 3. Okay. If not using sign scheme also, we can write the final solution using sign scheme. See, in this just we need to consider the number line, which is from minus infinity to plus infinity, and note down the values of x in increasing order. I mean small to big. Small one is the value you are going to get 2, and big one is nothing but 3, just in increasing order. And look at the coefficient of x square, my dear. Here x square is positive, no? So right from the beginning can start from positive. See, this sign is depending on coefficient of x square, which is positive. Now alternatively minus, and this is plus. Now what is the equality we want? Where it is less than 0. Where it is less than 0, negative. I mean this is the interval where it is negative. Hence the solution is nothing but x belongs to lies between 2 to 3. That is what open interval 2 comma 3. So one more question. Solve log of x square minus 18x plus 8x plus 16 to the base root 2, which is greater than 0. See the question once again. Log of x square minus 8x plus 16 to the base root 2. See once again, what is in the base? I mean in the place of small a, we have here root 2. You know root 2 value is 1.414. So no problem. A is a positive number, positive real number, isn't it? And that too greater than 1. I mean, sorry, not equals to 1. Of course, 1.414 is a positive real number and which is also not equals to 1. So no doubt, which is a valid logarithm. So just solve in the same manner what we did earlier. First of all, given condition you write x square minus 8x plus 16 to the base root 2 is greater than 0. And if logarithmic base, if you send that side, then x square minus 8x plus 16 is greater than root 2 whole power 0. Anyhow, this is equals to x square minus 8x plus 16 greater than 1. Bring this side. If you bring plus 1 this side, minus 1, then 16 minus 1, which is 15. So once again a quadratic inequation, and that too you see on adding we must get 8x minus 8x, sorry. On multiplication we need to get plus 15 x square. So clearly the factors are minus 3x and minus 5x. So if you take x common, x minus 3 minus 5 common, x minus 3 greater than 0. Okay. So if you take x minus 3 common from here, then x minus 3 into x minus 5 greater than 0. So which I already explained to you regarding the inequalities. When it is greater than 0, then x is less than alpha, 3, or x is greater than 5. So this is what we can also write it as x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma 3 open union open interval 5 to infinity. So this is the final solution. The same thing we can also do it by the help of sign scheme. See, look at that sign scheme here. First of all, note down the real number line, which is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Also note the values of x in increasing order. So first value must be 3, second value must be 5. Okay. Now how to start? Whether is this positive or negative? Always we need to start from the right side, and that depending on the coefficient of x square here. If coefficient of x square is positive, then we begin with positive. If coefficient of x square is negative, then we begin with negative. Anyhow, here we need to begin with positive, followed by negative, and then positive. So now we require where it is positive, isn't it? This is the inequality we have here, where it is positive, greater than 0. So clearly this is one of the region where it is positive, and this is one more region where it is positive. So from this also you can say simply x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma 3 union open interval 5 comma infinity. Right? So in this manner you can solve the logarithmic inequalities. So coming to the next question, if log 2 is equals to 0.3010, then find the number of digits in the expansion of 2 to the power of 13. So this model is also very, very important, provided the value of log 2 is equals to 0.3010, then find the number of digits in the expansion of 2 to the power of 13. See, to find the number of digits, so first write what is given to you. So given that the value of log 2, no base, nothing but base is 10. Log 2 to the base 10 value is provided 0.3010. Okay. So now, to find the expansion, apply log for this so-called expansion. That is, I want log 2 to the power of 13 we require. Let us find the log of the particular expansion what is given to you. This is as per logarithms rules. I can write it as 13 into log 2 we can write it. Log 2 is nothing but base 10 only. If no base, treat that the base is 10. So that is 13 into, this is already provided, 0.3010. 13 into 0.3010. So if you multiply this, we get 3.9130, which is equals to 3.9130. Hence, this try to express into integral part and decimal part. So integral part is nothing but 3, and plus decimal part is nothing but 0.9130. Okay, just express in terms of sum of the integral part and decimal part. So, you know, this 3 is nothing but what we call characteristic. So hence characteristic is 3, my dear. The characteristic is 3. Therefore, the number of digits in the expansion of 2 to the power of 13 is equals to, character is 3, no? So the number of digits are nothing but 3 plus 1. If it is n, then the number of digits are nothing but n plus 1. I mean, the number of digits are here 4. Isn't it, ma? So earlier we already discussed about the characteristic and mantissa. What is meant by characteristic? Is nothing but the integral part of the logarithm. Okay, and mantissa is nothing but fractional part or decimal part. Fractional part or decimal part. You know, hence here characteristic is nothing but 3. And mantissa means, please remember that characteristic is always integral part, I mean integer, and mantissa is always a fractional part or the decimal part. Here the decimal part is nothing but 0.9130, and always the number of digits in the given expansion is depending on the characteristic. If characteristic is n, then the number of digits are n plus 1. If the characteristic is k, then the number of digits are nothing but k plus 1. Look at the one more question. If suppose log 2 is equals to 0.3010, then find the value of log of 64 to the base 5. See, we need to find the value of log 64 to the base 10. So log 64 to the base 10 can be written as, since we know already log 2, nothing is given, then I told you, no, base is nothing but 10. So since we know log 2 value, hence 64 try to express in terms of 2 power something, that is 2 power 6 is equals to 64. Okay, then according to laws of logarithm, 2 power 6, then this power comes to before the logarithm, that is 6 into log 2 to the base 10. And already provided that the value of log 2 to the base 10 as 0.3010. So which can be multiplied by 6. So if you do the product of these two, what we are going to get? 1.8060. So therefore log 64 to the base 10 is equals to 1.8060. Right? I hope you are all understood the concepts what we discussed today, my dear. And please go through the especially logarithmic inequalities video if possible once again. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.